They just reopened LA.
Cool like
Private as well.
Welcome aboard this journey through real aviation incidents, where every moment serves as a lesson in safety and accountability. Buckle up, take off, and brace yourself for chilling truths unfolding thousands of feet above the ground. A plane lands right in front of a house. In Roy, Utah, a small aircraft touched down in a residential neighborhood, startling everyone. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries.
Okay, I'm watching.
Oh no, a helicopter appears to lose control mid-air.
there's car to the side.
From the sky to the living room, this incident left the entire neighborhood in shock. A fiery emergency landing at Santa Barbara Airport as a plane catches fire. The crew's quick response averted a tragedy.
He dropped the flag.
A piercing noise cuts through the sky, and then a plane plunges into the sea right in front of stunned onlookers. Thankfully, no lives were lost. Plane crash? No, an incredible emergency landing. In Long Island, the pilot earns internet praise for a masterful emergency maneuver. What caused a plane to crash onto a Texas highway and burst into flames? A chilling accident, but miraculously, no one was killed. In Tupelo, a pilot threatened to crash into a Walmart. After hours of negotiations, the aircraft landed safely with no injuries. Terrifying. A plane crashes in the middle of busy California traffic. What happened next is hard to believe.
Right behind.
Smoke billows from a United Planes wing at O'Hare Airport. A breathless moment caught on camera. Oh, an aerial show in Kent takes a tragic turn as a plane plunges into the sea. Luckily, rescue teams responded instantly. Roaring engines shake the sky as the Blue Angels tear through Oklahoma during the return of the Tinker Air Show after 4 years. Wow, when flight becomes art. Frecce tricolori streak across the Milan sky, painting it with the colors of Italy's national flag. A fire breaks out after a takeoff is aborted at Oroville Airport. What went wrong? A sudden shift in wind causes a plane to lose control while landing in Salzburg, a terrifying moment on final approach.
Oh, someone's called like
The fireman as well.
Oh, a serious electrical fault beneath a train sparks loud explosions, flying sparks. Thankfully, no injuries were reported.
oh my god.
A pipeline explosion in northern Illinois shakes the ground, sending smoke and flames skyward. While no injuries occurred, the entire neighborhood was left terrified. No one expected this. A loud explosion erupts from a locked-down house, stunning nearby residents. Smoke fills the air as dozens of police vehicles surround the scene.
About it. Boom! Another one. Another one went on deep on the inside. There's fire from it. Boom! I got it.
A battery plant explosion caught on camera. What really happened? A rare and unsettling moment sparks questions about energy safety. Could it happen in your city? Hurricane Fiona sends a power station bursting into flames overnight. Sparks fly as transformers overload, in a moment residents of Luquillo won't soon forget. Oh my God. Los Angeles is rocked by a massive explosion that rattles the city to its core. Memphis gets pummeled by a brutal thunderstorm. With 60 mph winds, pounding rain, and constant lightning, the city descends into natural chaos. A strange natural phenomenon lit up the entire city. Want to know why? Comment 1 to find out. While filming a giant tornado in Nebraska, a bolt of lightning strikes dangerously close, startling even the seasoned storm chaser. Lightning strikes a boat in Boston Harbor, sending sparks flying like a movie scene. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the incident highlights the need for better lightning protection at the port. On July 6th in Kings Island, Ohio, a lightning bolt struck a roller coaster mid-storm. Hats went flying, and Taylor Fry's family ran for cover, turning a fun day into an unforgettable moment. Sometimes nature's beauty hides destructive power. While filming sparkling skies over Tampa Bay, Michael Whalen caught a fierce lightning bolt tearing through the clouds. A dark sky, turbines spinning, then a lightning strike. What just happened in New Plymouth? Can you believe it? Lightning strikes a truck in North Carolina, lighting it up in the middle of a storm. A jaw-dropping moment caught on video. Carrying hundreds of millions of volts, lightning can incinerate a tree if the moisture and grain align. Exactly what triggered a fire after this strike. In an instant, nature lashes out. Hampton Inn turns into a battlefield as a massive tornado hits. Oh no, an industrial area is left in ruins after a suspected tornado tears through. This is what happens when Mother Nature is furious. Oh no, an industrial area is left in ruins after a suspected tornado tears through. This is what happens when Mother Nature is furious. No one expected a peaceful day in Ohio to end like an action film. A backyard tornado sweeps away tables, chairs, and even a grill like it was auditioning for Z Fast and Furious. A Texas driver had to turn around as multiple tornadoes formed unexpectedly during a major storm. A stark reminder, when nature strikes, there's no room for risk. This isn't Hollywood. It's real life in Fort Lauderdale. A tornado spins past a plane, leaving passengers breathless during this intense moment. Kansas trembles as an EF3 tornado barrels through, tearing up everything in sight. Security cameras capture the chaos, unforgettable footage. Nature's unstoppable force, a tornado rips through Campillos, shaking the entire region. Nature surprises everyone by cleaning out a subway with a full-on water slide. But sorry, this isn't a theme park ride. Cedar City drowns in a mud flood. Streets turn into rivers, and toilets and trash bins float like warships in the chaos. Flash floods slam into Hallein. Jürgen Kirschbaumeier captures the moment an entire neighborhood is swept away and forced to evacuate.
I knew that was someone. I knew that.
A dramatic sight in Stanwell Park. A car is swept out to sea by raging floodwaters. Luckily, no one was inside. Sarah Vale caught the intense moment on film. When nature rages, nothing feels secure. Furious waters sweep away everything in their path, leaving stunned silence in their wake. In Maastricht, Netherlands, a trailer is lifted by floodwaters like it's weightless, proof of nature's unpredictable power. Torrential rain slams into scorched land near Flagstaff, triggering a massive flash flood that roars through the city like a raging river.
Please come inside!
On the snowy peak of Aiguille du Midi, massive boulders suddenly tumble down with a thunderous crash, stunning climbers with a dramatic display of nature's strength. The Santa Cruz Mountains witness a violent landslide. Trees ripped out, earth tumbling down, forming a massive wall of debris in a raw demonstration of nature's fury. Keeping a safe distance is always smart, but if you're in the perfect spot with the ideal view, get ready. Nature is about to deliver a breathtaking performance you won't want to miss. A staggering 150 millimeters of rain in just one day turns the streets of Liège into rivers of black mud. You won't believe your eyes. Don't just scroll past this unbelievable moment. Hail the size of coins pounds Lake Worth during a fierce storm in Palm Beach on May 5th.
There's so much hail.
Umbrellas won't help here. Only a helmet could withstand this brutal hailstorm from the sky.
There's an iguana right there.
On May 4th, Lovington, New Mexico was attacked by hail the size of tennis balls. Thanks to Chad Casey for capturing the jaw-dropping moment. Charleston, West Virginia didn't escape either. Hailstones the size of quarters blanketed Big Chimney without warning. With wind speeds over 100 mijo, Hurricane Zeta proved that when nature's angry, nothing stands in its way. On May 20th, in Jackson, Tennessee, a tornado destroys a warehouse, forcing police to take cover as debris flies everywhere. Storm warnings included 60 mph winds and hail. Where did that dust devil come from? It spins mischievously, whipping up sand in a playful dance of wind and earth. Can you believe this? It's what remains after the storm, a haunting landscape that reminds us never to underestimate nature's might. A near-death escape. Two men survive as their truck is swept into crocodile-infested waters at Kakadu National Park, Australia. A moment of pure adrenaline.
Lonnie, move! 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 Move!
In New Jersey, Officer Kyle Savoya becomes a hero after pulling a man from train tracks just in time.
Are you okay?
His body cam captures every heart-pounding second.
Thank you.
Sean, what's your last
Oh
name?
my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sean, what's your last name?
Police race into danger to rescue a trapped driver, an act of bravery straight out of an action film. This boat met an unmovable object, and the result is pure destruction. "53. When nature speaks, all we can do is watch in awe and prepare." Like something out of a surreal dream, a car somehow ends up in the middle of a Boston train station. Chaos erupts in the heart of Santiago as a bus bursts into flames. The street turns into a scorching fire pit. A full-sized house swept away by raging floods, tossed like a toy in the current. Nature is no joke. Debris flies like fireworks in the sky. This tornado left nothing but destruction behind.
Come here, Annie. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. I did!
Oh no! Vehicles are swept away like paper by raging floods in Sicily. Truly unbelievable. Cyclone Varda tosses a car like a toy. Nature's raw power leaves everyone speechless. A wild nature moment. The driver is left stunned as a giant dust devil suddenly appears on the road. Enjoy an amazing performance by the ocean's own dancers, an experience you don't want to miss.
No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is...
A rare natural phenomenon, Tambourine Mountain Road turns into a waterfall during Storm Alfred. Truly surreal. Two water spouts spin side by side on the calm waters of Whitsunday, an incredibly rare and beautiful sight. Would you dare stand on this ship in the middle of a storm? Watch and tell us how you'd feel. A heart-stopping moment in Wisp. A boat speeds toward a still open bridge, just seconds from disaster.
Holy shit! Here it goes. Bottom explosion.
Who would have thought a 70-year-old casino would end in such dazzling fireworks? The Tropicana in Las Vegas collapses, taking with it a piece of the city's legacy.
God. Holy shit, it's gone.
The entire Sydney beach looked like it was covered by a giant blanket of sea foam, a surreal masterpiece gifted by nature. Have you ever seen anything like it? The sea put on a high jump show today. Towering waves created a stunning and unreal scene. Flood submarine wouldn't be a bad nickname. The bus cruised through deep floodwaters like it was gliding through the ocean. Who was brave enough to try that ride? In an instant, a flood in Aguascalientes swept away a car. The road turned into a violent river that left everyone stunned. A sudden landslide in the Blue Ridge Mountains, North Carolina, sent earth and rocks roaring down. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. The landslide sent a car sliding down a hillside in Burbank, showcasing nature's unforgiving power.
I'm like all shaky now.
On Highway 101, Caltrans workers were forced to retreat in the nick of time, like warriors backing off before nature's overwhelming force.
Are you kidding me? Whoa! Back up!
After years of abandonment, a once iconic building has been demolished, clearing the way for new development in Atlantic City. Boiling water turning to vapor in midair. Just another day in bone-chilling Wyoming. When it's cold enough to break records, fire sprinklers give up, bursting and turning the entire store into a mini pool. New York suddenly got an underground pool no one signed up for. The remnants of Ida flooded the subway in what looked like a disaster film. Fiery blast erupts between a rail line and highway in Texas, looking like a Hollywood explosion scene. First responders raced the clock to the site. How would you react if a train derailed right in front of your eyes? Share your first thought in the comments. A truck had just crossed the tracks when, bam! A sudden and violent crash in Utah caught everyone off guard. A massive blaze caused part of the Crimea Bridge to collapse in chaos. The once iconic bridge is now a pile of scorched debris. A lightning strike hits the ground, sending sparks flying like something out of an action movie. Southeastern Melbourne turns into a natural stage. When a train and a fuel truck meet at the wrong time, the result is a massive explosion that rattled all of Veracruz.